Hi there guys, just wanted to give you my initial thoughts and opinions on Mass Effect Andromeda. I've played a good chunk of the, nearly run out of time on the trial for it on Origin. Let's tackle obviously the big elephant in the room, which is the animations, the facial animations that people are really bitching about and making some really funny videos, but I have to agree that sometimes the animations aren't like a AAA title. They're like the original Mass Effect at times. If it is a problem and they are going to fix it, I don't think it's obviously not going to be fixed day one, is it? I mean, I wonder if it's one of these issues they noticed months before when they had the initial first looks and sort of people testing the game out, and they thought, all right, these problems have been realised in the facial animations that sometimes look a bit goofy, and they're trying to work on restructuring it. But yeah, I get it. People are kind of annoyed because although it is funny at times, this is a AAA title, and people are comparing it to, you know, Witcher and other games and the original Mass Effect games, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3 as well. And you kind of feel like in this day and age, facial capture should be like proper motion capture, and you know, you really see the anguish in their facial animations of characters, not them like being like, you know, like giving like weird facial expressions. But I don't know. But hopefully it will get fixed. Maybe it's like a bug, or they have to redo some sort of bits of the facial animation script. I don't know. Who knows? But it's not going to be a day one fix. We're going to have to put up with these goofy animations for a bit longer. But it adds character to the game. I mean, if anything, this is going to add video. There's going to be videos online. There's going to be completions from like start to finish about these goofy animations and odd things that go on. And I think it's, at the end of the day, it's going to be a laugh in the end. I mean, it's already become a meme. The Mass Effect stuff's already memes out there and stuff, and they're hilarious. So something's good that's come out of it. So look on the bright side. But from a gameplay standpoint, I mean, brilliant. I felt like it was, I can't remember from Mass Effect, but I'm pretty sure it sort of went from behind now to a bit over the shoulder. Now it's like zoomed out quite a bit more, because obviously you're using the booster pack, jumping around, but it's really fluid. The gameplay's so fluid, and I feel like, I don't know, it's more fast paced, because going to cover is like seamless, and jumping out of cover is really, really seamless. The booster pack thing is obviously makes it more fast paced because you can jump around. It's the platforming element, really, really good. Exploration's on point as well. I mean, I like, you scan things. Obviously, they're just like plants. You scan like a rock or something. Like no idea, but it's just little touches. Like you feel like you're on this planet for the first time, and you're going around wondering, what's this little thing do? What are these little bits for? I wonder what those are. And eventually, you'll find out all this stuff. I hope, if you explore enough and you find the right information, it goes into your codex. And yeah, gameplay perfectly fine. Like I've had a blast playing it. From all different standpoints of it. It is a solid game gameplay wise. It's just the animation at the moment sort of letting it down in the presentation aspect. Graphically, like brilliant. I've already got a 970 GTX in my machine, and 16 gig, very good processor, and I can play it on very high graphics, and it's probably not 60 frames per about somewhere between 50 and 60, but it is smooth. It's a smooth experience. The graphics are on point. Like there's one stage like in the first part of the game where I was actually sort of zoomed into the helmet, and I saw like the rain coming out of his helmet, and it just looked brilliant. And the vistas and like monsters like aliens and stuff in the background, it really looks really nice. So graphically fine, runs pretty good on my computer. The the things were saying, oh, you need a 1080, you need a 1060, you need new ones. That's just marketing ploy. You don't need a brand new card. Obviously you need a brand new card to get like probably the best out of it, but you don't really need to. But yeah, graphically brilliant. I've only had a little bit of slow, I think the frame rate dropped a little bit, like only for like a millisecond, when clambering up certain objects and there was like a vista like in the background, so you jump up and it was going whoop, and then you go up, and literally a millisecond, hardly noticeable, just like little judder. But yeah, that was brilliant. And the sound's amazing. I'm wearing headphones to play it because I normally use speakers, but I've been using headphones at the moment, and the sounds are amazing. Like the gun sounds are totally different from the original Mass Effect games, I think they are. They sound different anyway, but the sound effects are great. You really get that sense of like energy blast whizzing past your ears and stuff like that. It's really, really good. And I hope they do more of these 10-hour trials, because it really does. I paid $3.99 for the Origin trial just to make sure I don't cancel my pre-order. Do I need to cancel my pre-order? That's the question I'm wondering about. Is will I be able to cancel my pre-order? And the answer is no. I don't think I will be cancelling my pre-order. I think I'll keep the game as it is when it comes, and I'll enjoy it. I don't think I will regret my decision paying full price for it. It is a AAA title, and I think it will actually be enjoyable. Maybe when the animations get fixed, it'll be a perfect experience, but at the moment, it's still a solid game. I'm having fun with it, so I don't see any problem with keeping my pre-order. So that's my initial impressions. I mean, the story is interesting me. I'm interested in the story. I'm looking forward to playing the rest of it. The characters, yeah, so far, but I mean, you can't expect to be attached to the characters in the first few moments of the game when there's so much to do and the loyalty missions and stuff like that. So the characters at the moment, I'm feeling not too much about it, but when you compare them to the old Mass Effect characters, it's basically the same. Bar a couple of differences. They're still sort of the same kind of people, kind of. But yeah. Ooh, one thing that has annoyed me is the character customization. The character customization I felt was a little bit lacking. I don't know what it was, but I could not get my character to look right. And if it wasn't for copyright, I'd have the scene from Chicken Run right now where Fowler says, I don't like the look of this one, his eyes are too close together. Because I don't know what it is. I spent ages doing it, and it was like, whatever I did, you just look goofy. Like, my characters look goofy. And I like the fact that you have a twin, like your twin sister or twin brother, whichever way you want to do it, and you make them, and they don't look like you, and they're meant to be twins. And I don't know. I might just go with the default character, because the one thing that fucked me off the most, right, is if you choose one of the hairstyles, and the beards just look like painted on, like you just got some boot polish and gone. And the beard, the only beard that's like the full beard was just like painted on beard. With some of the hairstyles, it doesn't match up. It doesn't match up with his sideburns. The beard will go here, and the sideburn will go there. That never happens, ever. Even the worst beard in the world, that going here and that going there would never happen. Unless because you growed your cheek hair somehow really hairy up here, and then you shave this bit. It just boggled my mind with that. I just could not get him to look right. He just looked stupid. And yeah, okay. But I'm hoping that maybe they add more facial hairstyles and whatever into it, and maybe more customization, or there might be someone makes a mod, a lovely mod that does it. But at the moment, my character just looks goofy, and every time I look at him, I'm like, I suppose he looks alright occasionally, but other times he just looks so goofy. And I don't know. Anyway, it's too early. Well, not too early to tell, because it's coming out Thursday. We're not going to fix that, so I'm going to have a goofy character, or at least the default. I just felt like when you had the customised character, the facial animations weren't as goofy as the default character seems to look, but we'll soon find out soon. Anyway, see you guys next time, and I'll give you my probably final impressions when the actual game comes out.